Hello, I'm Katherine from Neurochicks, and today I wanted to demonstrate a couple of other exercises you can do to calm your nervous system. And these are quite simple things. So it's basically our vagus nerve, which is the mesh of nerves that sort of connect our brain to every single organ in our body. Only has one job, and it's to put our body into rest and digest. And often, because we tend to be very in sort of active and sort of triggered mode, we really need some help to sort of get back to this sort of system without us being just completely slumping down. So this is why I'm going to show you a couple of these exercises that you can do that can be really effective at bringing a little bit of safety back in your body. So the first, they're very easy things you can do. The first one I'm going to show you takes 2 fingers, these ones, and what you do is you find the spot by your nostrils on your cheekbones that feels a little bit painful. And it's often where the sinuses also are. So there's like a lot of nerve endings happening here. So literally, you don't need to push hard. Just like give this a little bit of a massage. And that's something that can immediately sort of, we realize we tend to hold a lot of tension in our face. So this is one of the things you try to do here. The next one is the V fingers. You can call them something else. Sometimes I do it in my sessions, but I'm not going to do it in this video. And you're basically going to massage around your ears like this. And your ears are basically absolutely centers of nerve activity and nerve sort of points. So by doing something like that, you're also sort of giving yourself a little bit of reminder to sort of soothe yourself. And some of these things we tend to do a bit more naturally, but I'm trying to be a bit more conscious about bringing these tools into play. The next one I really like as well because it sounds a bit rude without being rude, and it's called fiddling the tragus. And the tragus is that little bit of cartilage here by your ear. And again, so many nerve endings happening here. So giving it a little good tug. If you have a piercing, don't. But if you do not have a piercing, then it's a really good place. Anything with your ears, if your nails are not too long, is a really good thing to do as well. So a bit of fiddling of the tragus is highly recommended. The next one I will show you is this points just under the collarbone. So my collarbone is here. And what we're always trying to find is sort of these points that are slightly painful. Sometimes they're very painful. And just give that a little gentle sort of rub. So again, what tends to happen when we are in sort of trigger mode, activation mode, is that we go in our heads. We go into our survival head. And what we want to do is we want to remind our brain that we are also a body, because that's how we're going to sort of start regulating ourselves, so that it's not just this nervous system response that's get us in that sort of state. We want to bring it down. So all of these things are ways of getting yourself back in your body. And so there's loads of other techniques people use. Tapping is one of those as well. And there's loads of fantastic people who do tapping. I'm not going to sort of do a video on tapping. I just want to give you like this really immediate little things you can do that take just a matter of seconds, minutes, and can really start bringing you back a little bit of peacefulness in your nervous system. And the last one is the chicken wings. For this one, you'll need your thumbs, and you're going to go in your armpits and have a little forage in there. Again, there'll be like a bit of a painful point. We hold so much tension in there. So if some people, this is one step too far. Basically, do what works for you. It's not about doing everything religiously. It's about what is it that you feel like, actually, this works for me, or no, this one is too much. So a little bit of this. So to recap, fingers here, the ears, fiddling the tragus, the collarbone, and the chicken wings. That's it for today.